Good morning, welcome to the channel. Just a little quick video here, just a little warning basically video with chains regarding the chain stretching. My mountain bike here, as you can see how dirty it is. I haven't cleaned it for ages. And when I clean my bike, you know, when I clean it and clean the chain, I hadn't cleaned the chain for a while neither. When I clean the chain, I always check it. I always check it with one of these. I know these are vital. These days, these are vital. Chains years ago were brilliant. I mean, I used to have a bike that used to go up my mate with, you know, 30 so years ago, and you could buy a chain for a bike back then that would last years and years and years, but not anymore. You know, chains are just made of chocolate these days, and you've got to keep checking them. Every time you clean your chain, check your bike over, check your chain with one of these. Hope it focuses alright there. It doesn't have to be the exact one, you know. Obviously I'll put a link in the description if you want to get one of these type of tools. This is an X Tools one, but of course you can. There's a few other type ones around. They're not very expensive. I think 3-4 quid, something like that. But you can save you a lot of money. As I've just found out with my bike, I cleaned my chain like I normally would, and I checked it with my tool like I normally do, and it's badly worn, really badly worn. And it's happened very quick. I only got the bike, you know, as you know, not that long ago, and I checked the chain regularly, but I haven't checked it for a little while because just bone idle really, you know, so I get a bit too dirty. So yeah, top tip, check it regularly, check it all the time, because like I say, mine's badly worn. I'll show you in a second what it looks like it's worn. The only thing is I've took the chain off, so it's a bit slack now, you know, but I'll give you an idea of what happens when it's badly worn. So yeah, so I'm going to put the new chain on now, and I'm hoping that the rest of the components on the bike aren't worn. I hope you can see it okay there, because I've just put this chain on loosely here because the chain's actually disconnected. So I'm just manually pulling the chain together to give you an idea, because I've already took this chain off. But you can see here I've got the tool on here, and it's got different settings on either side. You can see the measurements there, and then the lower setting, you know, if it's on that setting, then your chain is worn. If it's on the higher setting, when you turn it the other way, then the chain's really badly worn, and you could have damaged some parts on your bike. And as you can see on mine, I need to pull the chain tight. I'm not getting a proper reading here because I've got the chain. Like I say, it's already been broken, the chain. I've already took it off, you know, so I'm just putting it on loose here with my fingers. But as you can see, that's going flat. Now if it's not worn, that should sit up a little bit like that, but you can see it's going really flat. And on the other one as well, on the other side, it's doing exactly the same. A little bit off there, as you see. So that is the one. So that is, hopefully, can you see it's not going right flat? So I'm hoping it hasn't damaged the components, because they've gone right flat down like that. You've damaged these and damaged your crank as well. You know, damage your freewheel and your crank if you're not careful. Because what happens is when the chain wears, it basically wears these two. It wears that, your freewheel, and it wears your crank as well. And I've had it happen before. Caught us by surprise on my old mountain bike, and it was expensive to replace this and this, you know. So get one of these if you don't want to cost yourself an absolute fortune and having to replace these and these. Then get yourself one of these, I'm telling you. So I've got my new chain here. I'm going to put that on now, and I'm hoping it hasn't damaged the bike, you know, hasn't damaged the freewheel at the back and the crank in the front. So fingers crossed. I'm going to put this on, it's okay. And I've kept the old chain. That's another tip as well. Keep your old chain for the length, because when you buy chains quite often these days, like this one, it comes, I think I needed 112. I think this one comes as 114 links. So you can take a few links out with a tool like this. Get a sale tool like that as well. Again, I'll put a link in the description if you want one of these. You can buy them all over the place. I mean, Halford sell them as well. You know, and this you can take the links out to get to the right size. I mean, it does come with a quick link connector, you know, but I still need to take a couple of links out to get the right size. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to take a couple of links out, get the right size, and connect this up now. And fingers crossed that I haven't done any damage to the bike. Fingers crossed. So I've measured the chain out. There's the old chain over here, and I counted the links. And made sure this one was the same, including the quick link. The quick link is here in the bag, and that's going to join the two ends of the chain together here. That's the bit I've just took out because this chain was a little bit longer than that one, and I just broke the chain using this little tool here. It's got a little spindle there, if you can see there where my finger is. You turn the little ratchet here, and basically that pushes through and pushes the pin out, which is actually over here. Out of there, out of the end, and then I can connect up this quick link here, which is that there. So I'm going to get the right size chain, because this chain here was a bit too long in comparison to the old chain over there. So then I'll put this on the bike, thread it through, and put the quick links together, and hopefully it'll all go together well. Now I've thread the chain around. Make sure you go obviously through the derailleur here, including the little cage thing here. I don't know if you can see there's a little bridge thing here. Make sure you go down the side of there, depending on obviously what your derailleur is like. Obviously it might be slightly different to this one. And when you're putting chains together, make sure you get one of these. This came with my chain breaker, and sometimes they are just like in the handle of the chain breaker, but this takes the tension, because obviously all this is under tension, and this takes the tension so that you can put your split link in. Otherwise you'd be really struggling if you didn't have one of those. So I'm going to put my split link together now, or quick link, I think they call them, quick links, and hopefully it'll all be good. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed. So I've put the chain on, and I've just cleaned it as well. I know a lot of people like the grease that's on these chains when you get them new, but I prefer to use my oil, my trusty oil, which I've used for years. I don't think you can go far past this. Actually, it's a fantastic oil. It's not cheap, but it's really good, really good. So just to show you the difference with the new chain, you can see there on the 0.75 it doesn't go flat like it did the other one, and of course on the other side it won't go down much at all. You see the difference there compared to what the other one looked like. So this is the new chain. So after changing the chain yesterday, I went out for a 25-mile ride, I think it was, just under 25 miles, and no problems at all. The chain was brilliant, no problems, no issues. It needs a little bit of adjustment, the gears, because I think I've knocked the gears out of adjustment just a tad with changing the chain over, but apart from that it was fine, no problems at all. So I had a lucky escape, because it could have easily damaged the crank and the freewheel. So make sure you get yourself a chain checker tool. Believe me, I think they're only like £2.80 or something on Amazon or something like that. And they're certainly worth having these days, especially with the chains now, because I'd say they're just not made as well as they used to be years ago. Not made to last anyway. So yeah, definitely keep on top of that. And like I say, it could be an expensive mistake. Anyway, thanks for joining us as usual, and take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all soon. See you later. Bye bye.